Show some confidence.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Raiders get a score closer. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
The Seahawks take over. Let's go, first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll run it again with Smith. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
No, 59. Mike's 59. I'm coming. Check. Go. Crunch.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Wait. You want this. Mike, check. 59. Push him back. Slam. Motion. Check. 59, Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
From the gun on 3rd down. Cunningham looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the screen. 54's Mike. Check.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Complete. It's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Raider first. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Play action. Now Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Johnson was the intended receiver. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore.
At the 40-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll try the right side with Emmett. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Good track. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 26, check 26.
On second down now. It's Smith.
Run and run it.
3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
And the blitz does come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 11. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Buying time to his left. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back and ultimately that might...
Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And the Raiders pick it up and hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
Elam on here for the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Seahawks 19, Raiders 14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
The Seahawks take over.
Come on
first
now,
and
let's
10
go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Check 37. Check 37. Check 3. Check 3.
Again, it's Smith. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Tight dog. Tight.
To throw on 3rd down. Cunningham. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Get ready.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield.
It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. One left. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Watch 54. I'm coming. Check.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Bring it. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch the curl. 4, Mike 5-4. Mike. Come to my world. We want it. Come. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. You don't want none of that.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for two, but weren't really sure they should go for two. Do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for two.
Here we go. Check three. Run left. Check Mike 54.
Throwing now is Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. A throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
I got wide.
Check 52.
Heads.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And the Raiders pick it up. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though. A few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides.